What's going on, guys? EH66 here, and welcome to a Master Duel video for the first time since July, I believe. Yeah, it's been a while. Those older videos I had to record on my phone since my computer couldn't handle recording for some reason, so I ended up having to screen record off the mobile app for Master Duel, which is kind of weird. But anyways, today I'm here. I haven't actually really played Master Duel since that last video came out. And this will be the start of hopefully some more Master Duel videos. Basically, they're not going to be just replays anymore. Some of them might include commentary, but enough with the introduction. Today we're going to be talking about my deck that I made to return to Master Duel. So I went to my Floowandereeze deck because it was the only deck I had that actually had all the cards crafted for, because it's the one I used most recently. But since I've been gone, they banned Barrier, Statue of the Stormwinds, and Floowandereeze Emptiness, which are two cards that I actually had in the deck, so I had to make some edits to the deck. Some of them I don't know if they're gonna work or not. Some of them I hope work. But yeah, let's get into this. So, first off, I have two copies of Slower Swallow. I haven't actually seen a lot of Floowandereeze decks use these, but basically they're winged beasts, so they can be searched off of Robina, and you can tribute them to draw some extra cards. So basically, after you've set up the board and you get an extra normal summon off of maybe, I don't know, Empin or maybe Snowl, that I can just put this in the field and get some extra cards the next turn, so that's pretty helpful. Then 3 Robina, obviously the main searcher, so you can get one level 4 Allure Wing Beast monster, which is basically all the Floowandereeze cards. And then you can get it back from Banish Zone like all the others. Then 3 Eglins, I don't really know how to say that. But similar to Robina, except you can get level 7 or higher Wing Beasts, so that includes Ryza, Snowl, and I believe Pen are the only ones I have that are actually searchable. And then from Eglin, so yeah, that's pretty helpful. 3 Strees. So Stree, this banishes cards from graveyards. This is mainly just an extender to maybe get some. This is mainly an extender just to get an extra normal summon. And you can maybe get more tribute fodder for something like Ryza, Snowl, or one of the new ones I have here, which we'll get to in a second. 2 Toucan grabs cards back from the Banish Zone, I believe. So similar to Street, it's just another extender, and one you can use to maybe get into extra normal summons for tribute fodder. We also have 3 Maxis. I had to cut some cards due to bannings, and since that happened, that allowed me to add some hand traps. I decided to go Maxi for my hand trap because this is probably the best hand trap in the game. Floowandereeze Fiend I added to the deck because of Barrier, the Statue of the Stormwinds getting banned. Very simple effect. Cannot be special summoned. None of the player gets special summon monsters. So I wanted to add another special summon lock to the deck. Now I'm not sure how well it's gonna work out because it's a fiend, which means I can't search it off of Eglin like you could with Robina and what was the name? The Barrier Statue. So you can't do that, but it is still a special summon lock. So if I can get to this card still, then we got something going. We also got Ryza here. Ryza is a very common one in the Floowandereeze deck, so it's back in summer or how long it's been since I played. So you can tribute. With 1 tribute summon monster if you want to. You can also bring some cards back to the deck, that kind of stuff. It's a very common card in Floowandereeze decks. We also have Snowl, which is not in every Floowandereeze deck, but it's pretty good because I can get 3 normal summons. I only have 1 of them, but because you can just search it off. I can just search it off of Eglin if I really need it. We also have M-Pen, which is probably the best card of this deck. So you can search for spells and traps, basically your field spell, maybe this quick play spell that I recently added in. Yeah, this one's pretty good. It's also got a pretty high good attack stat, and during damage calculation you can half a monster's attack, so that's pretty good. 1 Raigeki. I mean, it's Raigeki. Apparently it's semi-limited now, so that's interesting. 1 Feather Duster, obviously it's pretty good. 3 Dualities, because this deck does not like special summoning, so I'll gladly get rid of my special summon for an extra card. Lightning Storm, again, basically the same reason I have with Feather Duster and Raigeki. 2 copies of the field spell since it's semi-limited. So during the main phase you can reveal 1 level 1 Floowandereeze in your hand, and it's basically a searcher. One Prohibition for some reason. I don't remember why I have this, but Prohibition is an interesting card. I guess I would use this in cases where maybe I'm worried about a specific hand trap stopping my deck, maybe like Ash Blossom. Although Ash Blossom can be fairly easily chain locked, so I mean it's not gonna be that big of a problem. But hey, this might be handy to have. 2 precious cards from Beyond. I'm very surprised that most Floowandereeze decks don't use this. I like using this a lot because whenever you tribute summon a monster using 2 or more tributes, you can draw 2 cards, which is basically this entire deck's theme with like Ryza, Snell, and then Pen. So I like using this to just get some extra card draw. We also have this continuous spell, which I think just makes it easier to tribute summon. Called by the Grave. I mean, just basic hand trap defense. Although, like I said, a lot of the it's pretty easy to chain block with this deck, so it's not gonna be too common to get Ash Blossom and Maxi just completely useless against this deck. I also have this one, which I just crafted, Floowandereeze in the Advent of Adventure. I never had this one. It's a quick play, so you get to banish 1 main beast monster from your hand or face up field. You can add 1 Floowandereeze monster or field spell from your deck to your hand, plus get some life points. So that's it's pretty good. And all these Floowandereeze ones, they can come, the lower level ones at least can come back from the banish zone. So then we have 3 trap cards, 1 infinite impermanence, just basic hand trap defense. I only have 1 though, so can't really do anything with it. Floowandereeze and the Dreaming Town gives you, this one's okay. It basically lets you normal summon during the opponent's turn, but the field spell already lets you do that, so I don't really use this that often. But if I get it and I don't have the field spell already, it's pretty helpful. I also have Rivalry of World Lords. If this is pretty good because again everything in this deck is already a winged beast, so against decks that don't use just one type of monster, this will be pretty good. I mean I might cut this eventually, but anyway, yeah, that's our deck profile. I've already played 1 match as of recording this deck profile segment, so let's get into some replays with this deck to see how it did.